going to be game 1 in a best of 3. We're going to do 2 tonight. It is going to be Saito and MacD West, and then the winner of that is going to be playing Smart Asian Guy, who I actually have casting with me for this set. How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Pretty good. Excited for some good ZVZ action. My favorite.
I'm
And
already getting very nervous.
oh, you'll be
That's okay.
fine, man. They're just going through map vetoes right now, and then we should be all set.
Is Iron casting with us?
I'm not sure, is he?
I am not.
Okay, it's just you and me.
Come on.
Hang
You
out
need
there. I will hang out there.
I don't think we need to...
We usually need to select out 2.
Hey Iron, do they need to veto?
They don't actually need to veto if they don't want to. They can just pick who they want.
You guys gonna get in the lobby? Mackie? Is Iron here?
Why not?
Get in.
Fine, not join. I'll dance with you guys, sort of.
Alright.
I mean, I'll watch.
Okay.
So Mapic rules is higher MMR first, right?
Yeah. Oh, and we might be jumping to the Australian server for ping issues. That'll be fun.
So Sato is from Australia?
It looks like it. And higher MMR picks first.
Isn't the rule is that if it's Australia and US,
Yeah,
we set it to US?
I thought it was game 1 Australia, game 2 US, and then so on and so forth. That might just be me, though. Oh no, that's from ESL, I think. Yeah, that's ESL. His MMR is not showing. It's 0. Oh, it's glitching.
Oh,
oh boy. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be hopping into the first map in this ZVZ. I hope this is on WCS Gameheart. There we go! Awesome.
finally. Oh, he lives in Southeast Asia?
That's the best server for Australia.
Okay.
It's honestly real weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as we put Sato in and we're not playing against Iron, we're good. There we go. Okay, are we all? I think we're set.
Make one of you guys work for me.
What's that?
Make one of you guys work for me. Most likely yourself, Smart Asian Guy.
I cannot.
So pause the game.
Oh yeah.
No, make referee.
So you can pause the game and talk to them. Otherwise, you can't talk to them.
Yeah, true. So Iron and Hope know a lot more than me regarding Zerg, relying on you guys. You guys' knowledge and expertise.
Man, I don't know about expertise. I just built a lot of banelings.
Yeah, see? You know what to do. I would know, how to do that. How to do...
Man, you just got to build enough cracklings with banelings with melee 3 and you'll be good. You'll win anything at that point. You know, Broodlords, one day, when they aren't nerfed. And Thor's outranged them.
That would be a nightmare, correct?
I don't know, man. Broodlords are fun.
Yeah. Why don't you make me the host?
I don't know why they made you the host.
Time's gonna start the game then.
Yeah. Let's do it. So we are hopping
Oh.
into game 1 on Everdream. It is MacD West versus Saito. It's ZVZ. Hopefully we get some good action. Maybe a little bit of cheese. Good action though. Smart Asian guy, do you want top or bottom for intro?
Top.
Okay.
Because I do top.
We'll go bottom then top. Once we get in here. Ah, yes. The beauty. Spawning in the bottom left corner of Everdream, it is playing for Legion, the Red Zerg, MacD West.
And at the top right, we have Sato.
Blue Zerg, no team, what a day. Pretty, oh, Saito throws down the 12 pool, and MacD goes for an extractor trick. This is going to be an interesting first game already. 12
Oh, wow,
pool
hatch
and an
first.
extractor trick. Oh yeah, it's that 14 hatch. Yep.
Would that be a risky move for red?
It is. I mean, he doesn't know about the spawning pool in the back of the mineral line right now, which is a little bit of an issue for him if it could catch him off guard here. But he is also taking a gas. He has to get this spawning pool up really soon because Sato's is about to finish, and soon Lings are going to be coming across the map. They can at least do a little bit of damage. He would have to use drones to fight it, as his spawning pool just starts as Saito starts 6 Lings up. Looks like he's wanting to finish this game pretty quickly, or just put on a little bit of harassment. 8, yeah. He is popping a lot of Lings, no sign of a follow-up with any Baneling Nest or anything. No gas for Saito. It looks to just be a 12 pool all-in for game 1. He is finally going to move down to the natural and take the natural base with that drone, but 6 Lings about to be 8 continuing across the map as a queen production actually begins. MacD West, that spawning pool is really close to finishing. He has to start pumping Lings out right now. He does have the gas for metabolic boost, and the natural just finished. He needs to pop everything to defend this. 6 Lings on the way. The Overlord is going to spot it as 4 of the Lings go to work on the natural base of MacD West, as 2 more continue into the main to scout out what he has. He does see the spawning pool and the extractor. More Lings continuing to flood across the map here. 12 in production for MacD West. A few about to pop. They will be able to hold this if he cannot get overwhelmed here by the sheer amount by Saito. Still, finally, there is a gas follow-up by Saito as more Lings continue to flood across the map. MacD West, his Lings trying to fight on as more continue to spawn. Once these queens are out, it's going to be a lot more manageable. But that queen cannot die. If that queen goes down, he's going to be in a lot more trouble. Those Lings need to get down there. The queen is going to go down, though. The queen in the main not being made. Metabolic boost about a quarter of the way done. I'm not sure if that was the right choice, but it looks like MacD West will be holding for right now.
He holds. Nice.
That was a bit worrisome.
You see those 2 Lings in the corner?
Oh no, he's gonna do it. He's gonna morph him into Banelings, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he needs the nest for that, but one day he'll get the nest. But MacD West just continuing to chase the Lings all the way back across the map. The Overlord in the natural, just trying to be shot down here by this queen. It probably will go down, as the Lings are going to retreat. Baneling Nest going down for MacD West. I'm confused what those Lings are doing. Probably just there for scouting for later. Could he even once he makes the Baneling Nest, he could, pop him into the drone line, take a bunch. As more Lings continue to mass up, Metabolic Boost is going to be finishing in 10 seconds here.
Supply block.
Yeah. Supply blocks are the best, man. Oh, Baneling Nest going down for Saito now. He might do that Baneling trick in the mineral line here. As 2 Lings are running across the map, 3 Lings are running across the map, and 4 Lings. Okay, 4 Lings going across the map as the massive Ling Ball from Saito does not have speed yet. Metabolic Boost only 3/4 of the way done, as MacD is going to get in and scout everything that Saito has here. And he does know that speed is not done, but he loses 1 link for that. Not a ton of loss right now. MacD is only actually behind about 256 resources by after that, costly all in losing a queen there and a few lings. It's an interesting choice to put the Baneling Nest there as as part of the wall. My only concern is, Saito, what are you doing with these 2 lings? Are they going to turn into Banelings? Nah, maybe. But right now, MacD, oh, he's morphing a lot of Banelings. 7 more in production. 9 are going to be on the way into the base of Saito. He is droning hard, though. 10 drones in production along with 2 Evo Chambers and the Roach Warren. The Queen's trying to hold it off. You need to get those Banelings onto that wall so you can break through it. You're not going to break it with just lings, man. 5 Banelings in production for Saito. As he does break the evolution chamber, the broodlings come out. Can the Banelings get on? Nice Baneling connections here, as the other Banelings from Saito are going to do that. Only 1 ling remains. Is it going to be able to take down the queen? It is not. It is held by Saito. Interesting, interesting game so far. More lings going down here. 3rd on the way for Saito as MacD West continues to stream units across the map. More Banes, more Lings. Ooh, nice connection with the drone line. 4 drones do go down here. The Queen's trying to hold against the mass amount of Lings that are going in by MacD West here. And the Queen does go down.
Impressed. MacD West doing very good.
A hold into this amount of aggression. The drones are pulled, but the Lings do get surrounded. I think with speed, the drones are just going to die here. 10 going down already. Even if he holds, this is going to be disastrous. 12. And it looks like he is going to hold, but it's a lot.
MacD West.
18 drones, 19. GG. It is going to be game 1 going to MacD West. It looks like the ping might have had a little something to do with that, but, GG, game 1.
You want to switch to Australia the next one?
Yeah, they can.
You have to all be in Australia, right?
What's that?
I'll have to switch to Australia, right?
Yeah, I think they might. Okay, so, I mean, even if we just look at this army graph, MacD West just kept producing. It's just way too much. Even after that immediate 12 pool by Saito, and with the ling aggression, he holds really well.
Very impressed and surprised by MacD West.
Singapore, okay.
Oh, Singapore. So much lag.
We're going to Singapore, boys!
I have bad memories of Singapore server.
It's only 250 ping.
Oh,
Well, we are waiting to get into this game 2. We are going to just quickly throw this up. Everyone make sure to check out the Legion Invitational Mars Edition. It is going to be June 6th of 2020, 12 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern. 16 players. It's Masters 1 to Grandmaster, 5.5k MMR. And some of the, it's going to be casted by Gamer Richie, one of our own. It's going to feature players like, Jim Rising, Starkiller, Hydra, Lightsider, Raiden, Aster, Quas, Savage, Viper, Flickerwisp, Benjadeth, and Rainmaker. Plus a few more that we do not have news on yet. And maybe, maybe we'll get a few more casters like, Florencio and Pig, as it says, right there. But, we can dream. One day we might. Looks like we might be getting into the game. It is going to be on Simulacrum.
who's the host? Iron, is it?
Yeah, Iron is the host.
Is he AFK or?
I'm not sure.
I don't have to start.
Wow.
I don't have to start. I can try though.
Yeah.
I'm not the host.
Oh, you aren't?
Mm.
Who's host? There we go. There we go.
Good go.
Simulacrum Game 2 in this ZVZ. We already saw Saw some interesting stuff. As they give Iron lobby host again.
Ah!
1 second.
Gotta stretch, yeah, gotta stretch those, gotta stretch those fingers, not stretch, stretch. I don't know what that is, but might help. Currently up 1-0 in the favor of MacD West. Nicely played game 1, even after that 12 pull from Saito. It was a great hold on both parts for both
The
first
reason why
attacks.
Matthew West has to win is that I don't want to deal with Singapore server.
Okay, so you want him to win because you don't want to deal with the server.
Correct.
Can't blame you there. What ping are we at? It's 250 right now. Not awful. God.
Sounds like a nice. You know,
Okay.
on CSGO, if the ping is higher than 25, people just leave.
Yeah. Well, it is going to be game 2 of the MacD West and Saito best of 3. MacD West took game 1, and game 2 is on Simulacrum. Joining me, as always, is my co-caster, Smart Asian Guy, and I'm going to give you top again. Sound good?
Sure.
Perfect. Once we get in here. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Simulacrum, playing as the pink Zerg this time. We are now on the Singaporean server. It is Saito.
And at the top left, we have MacD West from WuTang Cup. I mean, LGN.
Oh, and we're paused.
What happened? You paused?
We're in the US server. What?
Are we?
Yeah, did we all switch to Singapore?
I think I did.
Yeah, I did too.
I did. So how do we make it to Singapore then?
Yeah. Did we all Control Alt F says US East? Yeah, it does. Okay, remake time. All of us got to make sure we're on the Singaporean server so we can have a fair fight here, as the US was game 1. Let's just make sure. Yeah. 282 ping, but I am on it. Okay. Oh my god. Get to enjoy some great pictures of Abathur here as we wait.
I'm on Singapore.
We're all on Singapore?
Go.
Okay. Yeah, so we're all on Singapore. Not sure exactly what happened there. This is quite interesting. Let's
Go.
pray.
What?
I didn't even have to say anything and they knew. Good. We're learning. Okay, we are... Okay, so we move Saito in, we give referee, and I think we're good.
Oh, I don't get the referee thing. Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going back into game 2 of MacD West versus Saito. It is still on Simulacrum. We had a little bit of a server issue last game, but we are going to try that again.
What's the button? Control Shift F to do it? Control.
Control Alt F. We are in the eastern US still.
What? Crazy.
How? Absolutely how?
I
Okay.
think so.
Everyone relog! Okay, so that was a quick 3-0 now. We're going to relog real quick, guys. Hopefully fix this issue. and we can get back into game 2. That's weird. I played on the Singaporean server like that before. Well, that's okay. Meanwhile, while we wait, make sure to check out Legion, guys. We have a Twitch, Twitter. Well, you're on the Twitch. Check out our Twitter. And there is a Discord link below in the Twitch description. I'm pretty sure, not completely, but pretty sure. Hopping back into this. Let's see if we can get this to work. Singapore. Yeah, I'm still on Singapore.
Are you in a party?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you in a party though?
No, I'm not. I'm in the game,
Me
not
neither.
the party.
Someone has to invite us.
Should be good here once Iron gets us in.
Ah, is he AFK again?
I'm here. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I have pushed the car.
Oh, okay.
Can you invite us to the party? Iron?
But do that. Do that after this game.
Okay. Yeah, because they would have to remake. Well then, I think we're gonna be good here as long as the server holds out. That is.
To go?
Well, everyone, welcome back to game 2 yet again. Let's see if it works this time.
It better work.
Okay, for some reason now we're on the Western United States server.
What?
I am very confused. Blizzard, please. Okay. Oh, I can't talk
Are
to them.
we?
Just play, I guess. Okay, yeah, I guess we're doing it.
Ah,
So, spawning in the bottom right corner of Simulacrum, playing as the Pink Zerg, the man from Singapore. We couldn't get his server because big sadness. It is going to be Saito.
top left, we have Mac D West from Land of Legion.
Well, there it is. The 12 pool went down for Mac D West here, as it looks like a role reversal of the last game, as Saito is going to be sending out that drone to take the hatchery first. So hatchery first should go into a gas pretty soon after he drones a bit. The pool is going to be interesting for Mac D West here. Not sure what he's going to be going for. Probably just some early lane aggression like we saw in Game 1 from Saito, as Saito continues to drone this game. No gas yet. There's the gas. Pool should be coming up any second here. And there it is. Yep, so it's a pretty standard opener from Saito and from MacD West, just an earlier pool from him, as 8 lings are being produced. And we're pulling the drones. Okay, everyone. Well, this is a build that I've seen Bly do a lot. Basically, he's going to pull all the drones along with some lings and continue to try to flood lings behind this as he makes spine crawlers on his opponent's creep. Welcome to ZVZ. This is what we've achieved. Saito's spawning pool is about halfway done, and his overlord does spot it. He is already pulling the drones reactively as he's ready to micro his heart out against this. More lings continuing to flood across the map here for MacD West. And here comes he's attempting to make 2 spine crawlers on top of his creep. Nice surround on the Zerglings, though, from Saito, blocking the spine crawlers, too. Great micros so far. 2 more lings are coming. There goes one of the spine crawlers, and the second one goes down. And it looks like Saito is just going to pull back here as 6 lings are in production versus these drones and 3 spine crawlers with 4 lings. Some nice micro here still. Spine crawler for Saito is going down behind the mineral line as more lings continuing to be produced here.
At the end here.
This is going to be interesting. It is an all-out micro battle between Ling and drone, but it looks like Saito has lost 10 drones already. Even if he survives, this is going to be absolutely disastrous. The spine does finish. It is immediately poking. 2 spines finish. It doesn't. It's impossible to micro. It is quite unfortunate here. GG. MacD West is going to take it 2-0.
Oh, Saito paused the game before leaving, correct?
He did, yes.
Wow,
Well,
I like that
guys,
style. I like that style.
Saito trying his best despite the issues he was having with the server, trying to micro the best he could. It was a really good effort from him, but it looks like it is going to be MacD West moving on here, as now
2-0. Woohoo!
2-0
America wins,
here.
correct?
It did, yes. America did win that one.
America server is the fastest server in the world.
I don't know why we couldn't get on the Singaporean server. Very interesting.
What you guys? How you like them apples?
Apples.
Yeah, you abused the ping.
Oh my god. Well,
Yeah,
man,
it's unfortunate, but like we tried.
we
so.
did. We only tried what, 4 times?
But it is
Yeah.
fine, though.
Well,
We tried a few
Mac,
times.
meet your next opponent, smarter Asian guy.
Oh, easy. When are we playing?
Right
Smart
now.
Racing? No, we're not. I gotta go. Can't
What?
play right
Ah, he's scared.
now. Yeah,
Aw,
I need to practice, man.
big oof.
Big oof. That's fine.
But
Okay.
here's the thing.
Wait,
Hope,
what's the
Hope.
bracket look like now?
Well, hold on one second, guys.
Okay, Hope.
Yeah,
You have to cast my game, my replay, because they skipped mine last time.
I have to cast it?
Okay,
Yeah,
fine. Which one
It's
do you
Okay.
me
want?
versus Trapdoll. They skipped it last time. They were supposed to do it last time. They skipped it.
Okay, let me get, who's casting it with me? Are you doing it?
No, you and Iron.
Okay.
That's it.
Let me,
Right now.
Iron, do you have the replay?
Hey, real quick though.
Yeah,
What's the bracket? That was the last game for this level, right?
I think so, yeah. So it's,
Bracket
we're in round of 8 now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What?
Okay, let me get,
Yeah, I think I might just
Iron,
make it.
Aaron,
I
did you
might
make
just
it to
make
the 8, bro?
NA.
no, Iron went out in round of 1. I went out in round of 16.
Is it
Shame.
immediately?
Shame.
Ugh.
Shame.
Hmm. It was an interesting best of 3 that I played. It was good, but it was interesting.
Hey, do I have to post scores if you casted
Yeah.
it live?
Oh, the replays?
Hope, did you get my message?
I did, yes.
Yeah, those, yeah, the
Do I have
two
to
replays.
like post replays?
Yeah, you do.
Tell me why, smart Asian guy.
I
Why?
mean, the
It's
rule
for
says, you
people
know.
that for people that didn't watch the stream, you can take a
Oh.
look at it and stuff.
Okay, Aaron. No, that's cool. If that's what you need, I'll do it.
The
I'll
Mac
just
Yeah,
give
I
Web.
think I
smart
might
Asian
just
guy a hard
make
time.
I think I might just make these
Okay.
like NA only.
Do you have the,
I'm
Iron,
getting it right now.
Okay, cool. I have them too if you just want to give me a lead.
Hope, you can cast replays right now, right? Or
Yeah, I can.
yes.
I'm about to. Let me just get them in my replay folder.
Hope and Iron and Mac D West.
Yeah, probably I'm gonna make these NA only because man,
Iron.
dealing with the
I don't-
scheduling
To make
is
Give me an orgasm.
oh, thank you.
Okay, I got both. Cool. It's against Alexandria, yeah?
Yes.
Close enough. Cool. Okay, everyone. So I have party lead, correct?
Yes, you
Perfect.
do.
I'm gonna pray that we played this on WCS Game Heart.
I think so. Yeah.
Good. Well, it is going to be a game 1 between Smart Asian Guy and Alexandria on Everdream. Let's get into this.
So I'm just watching. I won't say anything because
Sounds
it's
good.
my own game. That's how orgasm works.
Okay, spawning in the bottom left corner of Everdream, playing as the purple Zerg. It is Alexandria.
And in the top right, we have the green Terran smart Asian guy.
So
The real one. The real smart Asian guy.
the real one, not the fake one. This is the real one here. Pretty standard opener, it seems, so far from both of them. Or immediately I'm cheering for the purple Zerg because they're right after my own heart. I love the purple Zerg. Oh, MacD West left the game. Big said he did have to go. Barracks going down here for Smart Asian Guy. Pretty standard Terran opener. As the Zerg is going to take the Natural Hatchery immediately as soon as he hits 300 minerals. Standard openers for both players. No cheese just yet. Maybe we'll see some in game 2. Maybe. Who knows? Refinery going down here for Smart Asian Guy as the Overlord's continuing to go out on the map and begin to scout. Thank you guys for playing this on WCS Gameheart. So, Iron, what do you think of this game so far? What are you expecting?
Spawning pool. Hold on, let me turn off push to talk so I don't keep on talking and forget that.
We'll make it a bit easier. Extractor and the spawning pool going down here for the purple Zerg. Continuing to drone pretty normally. Only 2 workers on that extractor. Not sure if that's a mistake or it's on purpose.
I wish I could make it toggle push to talk a lot easier.
Oh, Discord.
Just like one button. Would be nice.
See an SCV scout coming across the map here as a Reaper is in production for Smart Asian Guy, just about to pop out of that barracks. Hatch is second command center going down. Very, very standard so far. The normal opener from Alexandria. 2 queens, 4 lings. Gonna probably get that metabolics boost here as soon as he hits 100 gas. There it is immediately. Great play so far from both players. Smart Asian Guy saying he was nervous. I can't see why though. Goes for that factory. Probably going to be a 1-1-1 from him as he took the command center at a decent time.
I don't know. Small Asian guy likes to play mech.
Oh, right.
He just switch
Right.
into it. We call it switch into Hellions, probably guess. This seems like a switch to Hellion build.
Okay, queens are up for him here as the queen is going to put down a creep tumor on the natural instead of injecting, using it to spread the creep and fight off that Reaper.
No third or no roach?
No third,
Stick
no
with
roach.
Steve.
He's going to just drone behind this, it seems. Oh, there goes the drone for the third. He's going to have to get past the Reaper, though. The queen's very slow here. Does Smart Asian Guy notice? He does not notice the patrolling Reaper is his own downfall, as the lings and the queen are going to try to get back onto the creep.
Now he goes to check it out.
He does see it here, as interesting Overlord placement from Alexandria here. It's not going to be a Nidus game. He's just going to float that Overlord over so he can see what Smart Asian Guy is making. Third base down and on the way for the Zerg. Metabolic boost just finishing up here as the creep continues to spread. Double gas taken on the natural. We are now up to 3 gases, and the Baneling Nest comes down here. It looks like Alexandria is trying to fight this off with He does now see the reactor factory here. He's going to see the Hellions pop out almost instantaneously as he sees four of them about to make their way across the map. And Layer is also on the way. 2 gas extractors. Not saturated yet, even though he is oversaturated on the natural. The Reaper comes up into the main trying to get some scouting done. It is going to see the Baneling Nest finishing if it gets over to there. It does see the Baneling Nest finishing. Roach Warren going down here. It does not manage to see that, I do not think. He does not see the Roach Warren. That is quite large that he doesn't see that. He's going to move across the map with those 5 Hellions, it looks like. As the third base just finishes, he is going to start to produce Lings and Banes. He is ready to fight off this aggression, which is now going to go back to the Terra Natural. Hellions continuing to sit there as a decent force of Lings mess. Oh, there's a battle cruiser inbound with Yamato Cannon being researched.
Hellions or Yamato is my favorite build.
I don't
Was it
know.
Hellions?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do not know if Alexandria can respond to this in time here.
This is
Bane
my
speed
favorite
and
build.
Roach speed being researched. Roach is being produced. 1 queen being produced on the third base here for the Zerg. Hellions are going to continue across the map. All 6 of them, they're going to try to get in and do as much damage as they can before the BC pops. Once this BC pops, it's going to just hack jump across the map. And without
It's
any
funny,
anti-air, it's going to be absolutely disastrous for Alexandria. All the banelings sniped by the flamethrowers. A little bit of a miss micro here. One Hellion does go down for Smarter Asian Guy as these lings are just getting roasted alive.
I'll say he came out on top on that one.
Battlecruiser is out, but oh wait,
Teleporting.
Alexandria sees the fusion core and it does see it working. The battlecruiser almost almost a quarter of the way done here, as it is going to immediately come across the map when it's done.
Might be GG.
Bane speed finishes. Yamato cannon done here. What is he going to do? Spire and 3 spore crawlers go down to combat this battlecruiser. I'm not sure if that is enough with only Roach Ravager.
7 queens in one location to focus off.
This is interesting. It's 2 spores.
5,
No, it's
4.
1 spore in the main.
Had he had all his queens together, he would have held this a lot better.
Yep, here we go. The battlecruiser is at half health already. The queen's not where they need to be right now, unfortunately, as the battlecruiser continues to take a lot of poke damage down to only 148 health after picking off 2 drones. 7 kills, though, in total.
He's making too many spores.
Yep, Yamato Cannon doesn't kill the spores, sadly, as the Terran base is being attacked here by this Roach Ravager. 1 Ravager fighting off 3 Hellions, the heroic Ravager, as the Roaches continue to pop. Another BC makes its way onto the field. 2 SCVs go down, 3 now, trying to get as much damage done as he can with this Roach Ravager. I don't think it's a very good unit comp versus BCs. You need so much damage with the Ravager biles, but it's hard to land on the BCs. 7 SCVs do go down, though. The other BC making its way home here. Going to be repaired by those SCVs, probably. 7 SCVs did go down for Smart Asian Guy. It is 52 workers to 47. The third base being walled off with the double Evo wall. 2 more Spore Crawlers going down at the third base. 3 in the natural and 2 in the main here. One of them only at about half health. He needs more queens right now. He's not making any. He just continues to make drones as 4 Spore Crawlers are about to pop. I like that Evo wall on the third, but he really needs something to deal with these BCs. Hydralisks even. Make Corruptors. Something. Something that's not a Roach. Anything that can shoot up would be great. More queens even.
3 battlecruisers.
3 battlecruisers as they tack jump in. They are going to destroy the Spire. No Corruptors, no Mutalisks made, nothing. Looks like he's going to try to put down another Spire here as the Spore Crawlers are from both bases are going to just start firing on those battlecruisers. Yamato Cannon on both queens takes them both out instantly as the Banelings are going to try to roll across the map and get as much damage done as they possibly can. Alexandria trying to expand to a 4th base here on top of the Spore Crawlers going down. 2 in the main. The drones have to evacuate a little bit late on the drone pull as drones are continued in production. You need to make that Spire at another base, my guy. You need it to live. Make more spores. You have the money to make more spores. 1 goes down, and the layer's going to get focused. That queen is not. Those queens are not going to make it out. BC is going to start focusing down the Roach Den now. It looks maybe the spawning pool next, so he can't get any more queens. And at this point, the spore mass is going to be ridiculous. Spire is on the way. It is at the third base in an interesting location. 10 SCVs, a ton of SCVs are being destroyed here as the 4th BC makes it out and a Thor makes his way out. Starting to see a little bit of a transition into mech by Smart Asian Guy here as the BCs continue to just wreak havoc on the Zerg player. 26 drones on that mineral line of the third here. Spore Crawlers trying to fire down these BCs. There are not enough queens here. They could even Yamato the Spore Crawlers, but they don't need to at this point. Yamato's going down, taking out Queen and a Roach as the normal air-to-ground lasers just take out that, as the Spire's now going to be focused down. Yamato being shot at it. It does not finish. Missile 1 and Melee 1 does finish. 6 Ravagers, 7 Ravagers are morphed in here. I don't think that's the right choice to go across the map right now. You've lost so many drones at this point, Alexandria. You're down 20 workers. 22 drones go down here for the purple Zerg player as they continue to try and aggress on the Terran. 26 drones. The Ravager ball is going to find 2 siege tanks as they just move onto it, it seems. Biles his own Ravager. What a What? That's just unfortunate at this point. High sec auto tracking is completed. 2 more BCs, a ton of Hellbats, and 3 Thors defending here as the BCs just wreak havoc upon the Zerg base. One of them looks like it did go down. Unless it tack jumped home and I didn't see it. That's very possible. Nope, doesn't look like it. 1-1 about to finish for the Terran player. 130 to supply to 56 right now. This is just absolutely catastrophic. 11,000 resources lost for the purple Zerg compared to only 4,000 for the Terran. Just a, and I hate to say it because I'm a Zerg player, but a beautifully played game by Smart Asian Guy. The BC harass was just too perfect, and the timing was not there for the Zerg player to follow it or answer it at all.
Howling BC then to Thors with 1 or 2 tanks.
Yeah.
Looks like this comp is almost finished.
Yeah, he's at 79 army supply right now. Alexandria back to 50 workers.
Walk across the map and kill him now anytime.
What's that?
So he can just walk across the map and kill him now.
Yeah. You gotta turn on the big guns for the Thors first, man. That's the best mode. That's how they obliterate the Broodlords. Fourth base for Smart Asian Guy here, as the 4th and 5th expand in different locations now for Alexandria, trying to just be greedy at this point and do anything to survive the onslaught, as almost everything in the main has been killed. That Baneling Nest is very close to death, and nope, there is a layer. You need to get one of those Overlords over there so they can generate creep, and you do not lose that Baneling Nest. It does not look like the the hatchery might catch it just in time. This is a sad circumstance as three scans go down. The BCs all tech jump across, eliminate the hatchery morph, and kill a bunch of drones along the way. 2 queens are sitting here at the 3rd here, and the spore crawlers are going to be able to do literally nothing, just poke at the BCs a few times. You know, this is just 3 more BCs in production here by Smart Asian Guy, as he is just looking to close this with BCs. Well, it's definitely a great way to play Terran. I do enjoy BCs myself. Yamato's being fired down. Ship Weapons 1 finishes. There's no way that Alexandria can hold at this point, it looks.
I feel like Smart Asian Guy should cast in Korean. Cast in Korean.
Do it.
It'll give us real recognition, real credibility. I feel like. Just make the most boring game it's incredible. Sound
Gotta make it sound super hype, man.
but it's don't have full.
It's not like you have 9 BCs right now. Jeez, 9 BCs. What a day.
Just teleport in and kill them.
We're back to 2011, everyone. 9 BCs. Oh, building armor finishes now. That is something I rarely see. Terran building armor. Doesn't that put every building to about 5 armor? At least the bases.
Yeah, it gives you hella time to go save something maybe.
Mm.
Well, it makes Ludinus basically worthless against Terrans.
Yeah. Well, the 5th base is underway here for the 5th base is underway as a barracks floats across the map looking for a scout. Interesting. You know, we don't need any Marines or anything. Tack jump onto the 5th base after it gets scanned. Immediate tack jump, immediate obliteration of the 5th base. Leaves the extractors. Those extractors don't matter anymore. Barracks continuing to scout for the 4th base. Drones immediately rallied to the new 4th base. So many bases taken by the Zerg player. So many losses, though. 13,500 losses compared to only still 4,000. No damage has been dealt in a long time as Smart Asian Guy just continues to expand. A 5th base just finishes now. Corruptors on the production tab for Alexandria, but I fear it is too little too late. 130 army supply for Smart Asian Guy to only 28 here for the Purple Zerg. The BCs are going to continue to encroach upon the creep as they fly across the map. Repulsor lifts hold them up. Here they go. Ship Weapons 2 about to finish, along with, well, Vehicle and Ship Plating 3, almost about quarter of the way done. BCs continue to just tear through everything. Another hatchery obliterated. How many BCs? 12 BCs. 4 more in production. Yamato cannons coming out here. No air upgrades here for the no air upgrades for the Corruptors as the Yamato cannons just wipe them all out. The Corruptors valiantly trying to fight on, trying to take one battle cruiser out. One does go down as ship weapons 2 completes and GG is called. Utter just
destruction.
utter decimation right there. Absolutely amazing. I like the resilience in the Zerg player, but at that point, I'm not sure. Well, we are going to hop into game 2 here of Smart Asian Guy versus Alexandria. This game is on Simulacrum. Not Everdream, Simulacrum this game. Hopefully we can see a bit of a change out of our purple Zerg player, because I'm not sure if there's hope for him at this point. That was just way too many battle cruisers.
Let's see if he goes for the same build. That is a pretty good build against Zerg.
It is. It is.
Zerg.
Spawning in the bottom right. Oh, yep, bottom right of Simulacrum. It is the purple Zerg down 1-0 right now to Smart Asian Guy. No, he is not 30 games up. He's 1 game up, not 10, but he's only 1 game up. Thank you, WCS Replay. It is Alexandria, the purple Zerg.
And thank you for the longest intro ever. But in the top left, we have Smart Asian Guy. It's the Green Terran. We'll see what he'll do today. Hopefully some better cheese. Some cheesier cheese.
Cheesier cheese. Oh, yep.
He dragged that game out.
Just quite a bit. I don't think he needed any more than 16 battle cruisers to finish that Zerg player. Just keeping him in the game at that point, I guess. Seeing he was nervous in the beginning and then going on to do that. Pretty basic openers from both these players. We get another early gas for that Reaper Harass here. Double gas, actually. Taken pretty early here. Wonder what this could be. Do you have any thoughts?
No, I turned away because I want to leave my bed.
I see. Normally a hatchery is going down for the purple Zerg here, as the Overlord is going to scout across. The spawning pool does finish. Decent time spawning pool. Is a bit early, but that's okay. After the first game, I would throw down a really early spawning pool, but that's just me. So, a factory comes down.
Like when I cast, I'm like, I'm struggling to find things to talk about.
No, man, you just gotta ramble on about anything you see.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I end up doing. I'm like, yeah, a spawning pool is done. Like research is halfway. Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Orbital command finishing here along with the double gas. No second command center down for the Terran player. He's going to finish that wall off first. The factory about done here, 3/4 of the way. As the Terran's just going to... Is that a reactor? He has a reactor on that barracks. It's for the Hellion switch, though. Second factory going down, and just an Overlord.
Faster Roach this time. I feel like he's gonna go for a Roach.
Oh.
I think he might be going for a, what is it, 30? He's probably gonna make no drones from this natural.
This could be really good or really bad. Let's see what we get here. It's just 5 roaches out of the production tab immediately. 4lings are waiting here at the natural. 2 Widow Mines are here, though, as the barracks is going to float out and scout. It does see the lings here as the Hellions are going to be as the Hellions are going to start roasting some Zerglings alive. As roaches are going to try to make their way across the map here. Right now, it is only 5 roaches and 5 lings, it looks. The 2 overlords are going to be coming down 1 drone on that natural. It looks like it might just be some light pressure here from Alexandria, trying to get some damage done. The roaches might meet the Hellions if they go the right way for them. Ooh, the Hellions are going to get past this. They're going to be able to go into those mineral lines and just start toasting those drones alive. And yes, I said toasting.
Toasty.
Toasty. It's gonna be a toasty day for the Zerg. So many overlords. Can't defend. Roaches trying to make their way home. These two roaches. Nope, yeah, the two roaches are going to try to defend here. Hellion gets a little bit caught up on one of the roaches. More roaches being rallied across the map. 5 more in production here. Looks like those ones are just going to stay at home. And as the Widow Mines fire on the two roaches here. A Cyclone is out here, which is not good news for that roach. The lock-on doing a lot of damage to him. Almost has the upgrade for it as the supply depot almost... Ooh, the Cyclone goes down.
Needed to lose that, I feel like.
Wait a minute. This could be massive here as all of it goes down. 2 Hellions. Oh, Zergling gets roasted alive. SCVs, a few of them being pulled here. It's another Cyclone makes his way out here. It's going to get the lock-on onto that roach as the Zerg player is just going to try to drone behind this. He is up right now in supply, 52 to 36, now 50 to 36. Roach is trying to shoot through, maybe pick a few more SCVs, man. I'm not sure what you can do here. You might just be better off coming back home and re-droning after all this. The roach is just sitting there on the bottom of the ramp, no reactions to anything. Another roach gets picked here by this Cyclone. You know, already 1,000 losses for Smart Asian Guy, but 854 Alexandria as he starts to catch up here. Hi? Just says hi.
Well, 2 Cyclones should hold this pretty well.
Very well. 6
Especially
roaches.
if
Nope. He's just gonna go for the factory here. Okay, 1 Hellion gets picked. That's pretty good so far. Only 4 roaches, now 3. Cyclones get a lock on. They're locking onto the same roach now. These roaches are they're gone. All these roaches are gonna be gone here. There's no roach speed. But a little bit of a supply block for Smart Asian Guy right there. And at the end of that, he ends up losing more than he gained. 1,450 resources lost to only 1,274. He's starting to drone behind this. He does have the 4th gas going down here. And the 3rd base, but I'm not sure what he can do from this point. He's droned up the 38 workers, but I don't know what he can do to hold this because it's so many Cyclones. He keeps droning. The Spire goes down here and 3 more roaches being made. I don't think that's the right switch for 3 Cyclones, though. Without roach speed, you need Zerglings. You need something to fight off these Cyclones. It is just going to be an absolute... That spine needs to get up here. If that spine gets up, it could help him hold, but I don't think it's going to get up. The Hellions and the Cyclones come in here. 6 more roaches being produced here. It is not... It's going to be quite disastrous as they start firing down that 3rd hatchery. He needs to let that go and let that spine finish. He doesn't have that much room to make units. 3 more roaches and an Evo chamber being thrown down now here. Interesting here by Alexandria. I'm not sure if that Evo chamber was correct. You need all the minerals and stuff you can have. As an Overlord gets taken out, immediately going to get supply block. The Roach is trying to go on along with the Queens, trying to get a little bit of damage done. Picks off a Hellion.
What's the counter against Cyclone?
Mutalisks. He's going for the right counter, but it's not. It's a little bit. It's 7 Overlords.
Lost too much already.
He's lost
too much.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate at this point. He can make this work with just these Mutalisks, but he needs to make these Mutas right now. He's not making the Mutalisks. Where are the Mutalisks? Stop making Overlords. You need Mutalisks, buddy.
Don't there's the Mutalisks.
This Mutas, 5 Mutas in the production tab. I'm not sure. He needs to hold and fight with the Spine Crawler, man. What are you doing? You're fighting without the Spine Crawler. You pick a Hellion, but there are still 4 Cyclones. They're going to rip your roaches apart. Fight with the Spine Crawler, please. Back up. A hatchery goes down here for some reason. 9 more, up to 9 Mutalisks on the production tab. He needs to save these minerals and make lings. He needs something to wrap around the Cyclones. But more stuff is flooding across the map for the Terran player. 2 more Cyclones. Oh, yeah, and a Hellion as the barracks comes and floats, trying to get the high ground vision at this point. And he needs these Mutas. Where are the Mutas? There are the Mutas. 2 of them. How many Mutas are we at? We're at 9. The Mutalisks need to get on. Get on to the Cyclones, man. You need to get on these Cyclones. Okay, good. 2 Cyclones being taken out. He's playing this right so far. Backs up. He's going to take out the barracks here. Good.
Wasting too much time.
This is interesting here. It looks like Smart Asian Guy tried to end this game a bit early, but it is not going to be enough here as the Mutalisk answer is too strong for the Cyclones to deal with in that number. Re-expanding to a 3rd base.
He could have attacked the Cyclones and then dealt with the barracks later.
Yeah. He needed
I
to
mean,
get on those
those
cyclones.
barracks is slow. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, the queens could even take it out. 6 cyclones now.
He's not gonna make nothing out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Mutalisks coming in. There are Widow Mines here in the mineral line. How much will this do? All the Widow Mines procking. All the Mutalisks go down except for 2. Now they're all down. One more finds its way across the map, too.
Oh no.
Excuse me, I'm dying over here. Hold on.
That was intense. That's why
Absolute decimation of the Mutaflock. Trying to get on these Widow Mines again. They're going to fire. Both Mutalisks are going to go down. So much lost resources for Alexandria, our purple Zerg. 6,000 lost resources so far to only 2674. He made a great answer to the Cyclones, but at this point, he didn't have enough, I don't think, as the Terran army is going to rally across the map here. I'm not sure what he's going to be able to hold with. Bane speed, Overlord speed, and Melee 1 on the way. Spine Crawlers are going to go to the front and start finding their way. Lings and Roaches trying to answer this. All the Cyclones start obliterating the Spine Crawlers really quickly. Widow Mines are burrowing here. 3 of them in number, the exact ones that took out those Mutalisks here. So many unfortunate things happening this game for our purple Zerg friend, as the Lings are going to get targeted down individually. There are way too many Cyclones, man, and those Hellions are ripping everything apart. Another Queen goes down. This hatchery's going to go down too. Nice lock on fire here by the Cyclones. Widow Mines being unburrowed and running away from those Broodlings coming out of the dying hatchery. Third base is still alive and kicking. It is overdrone, but it's alive and kicking. Bane speed with Banelings are being morphed now. I'm not sure if that's the right call either, but at this point you gotta do what you gotta do. You're currently looking at 10 Cyclones and 5 Hellions with 8 Widow Mines. I'm not sure if this is very, very winnable.
This one Asian guy's gonna drag this game out again like the last
He
one.
is
So,
going on to a 4th base, it seems. Nope. Yeah, there's the 4th base, who finally rallies the SCV back over here.
I don't know if he does this on purpose or he just want to for sure make sure to win.
Yeah.
I do that as a Protoss a lot. Like I notice when I watch my own games, I'm like, dude, I can like kill them.
Yeah. Okay, this is a very interesting tech switch here. I hate to cut you off, but that's an infestation pit. Along with, yeah, along with a macro hatch in the main, the natural going back down, and a 4th base all the way up here in the top right. 3 Mutalisks being made. It's a good answer with Flyer Carapace on the way, but he's going for Flyer Carapace to try to live the Widow Mine shots, but with that many Widow Mines, you're not going to live the Widow Mine shots. There's still 8 Widow Mines. More Mutalisks making their way onto the field now as we go up to 8 of them with 15 Banelings. But, again, Widow Mines, too good. We're finally droned somewhat correctly on the 3rd base, but that's okay. The natural is back up and operational again. Not a lot of damage done in the main with the attack from the Terran player. Melee 2 on the way, as the 4th base is going to evolve into a planetary and an orbital at the other 4th base. So, the 4th base is a planetary, the 3rd base is an orbital. Widow Mines are guarding it, and oh, that is a lot of damage from that Terran player. 75 army right now, 4 siege tanks, 11 Cyclones, and 7 Hellions. 10 Mutalisks. If they can get on top of those siege tanks without the Widow Mines and triple missile towers firing on them, they'll do damage, but they gotta get on top without the Death Squadron obliterating them again. Here's we see another barracks floating around the map aimlessly. Doesn't know exactly what to do. Smart Asian guy hates bio apparently. As the flock of mutas is going to try to do some damage again. I fear for them. I fear for your life, guys. Hive is almost done here by Alexandria, and oh, the Mutalisks are grouping up. That's not good. They're going to get on top of that siege tank. No Widow Mines. If he can pick the siege tank, it's going to be a good pick. Nice pick here, but the missile towers start to fire away. Cyclones lock onto a Mutalisk. Don't pick anyone off, but that is a scary amount of Cyclones at this point. The barracks joins in for the chase and immediately leaves as soon as the army leaves. This poor barracks, he just wants to do something, man.
Give me a job.
He just wants to make one thing.
These factories took all my jobs.
He's on a patrol. The barracks is patrolling. He does have a job.
He does have a drone.
Widow Mines walking across the map. 4 of them
He's
walking around towards the 4th and the 3rd here, finding a big patch of overlords. And so he sees this. Can he get this around though? Yep. Okay. That looks like a baneling went off. That's not the best, but more Widow Mines continuing to make their way across. I saw that one burrow at a base location here. That would be very sneaky. Ooh, that one does not get to burrow. These Widow Mines need to burrow here. One burrows into the mineral line. 2 drones go down for that. And more Mutalisks in production, along with Melee 3 and Flyer Attacks 1. Thors and Hellbats in production for the Terran player. It looks like we're going to have an actual army fight here, but with that many Thors and Missile Towers and Widow Mines, these Mutalisks, they're not going to do so hot. You're going to go from 24 to 0 instantly. 8 Thors on the board, with 4 more in production. Another command center being made here by the Terran player, and he's at max supply. Massive army. Massive army here with 1-1 Hellion upgrades, building plate, high sec auto tracking. 8 Thors, 3 siege tanks,
Thor's gonna
9 Hellbats.
cut a knife through these Mutalisks. Like,
Yeah, he is in the explosive payload mode, so these Thors are just going to absolutely turn these Mutalisks to butter as they all fly over, and the Thors obliterate all of them! So many Mutalisks go down again! You can't let them get grouped up like that. You have to magic box the Mutalisks over as the Banelings and Lings roll in. They take out the Cyclones, but it's not going to be enough. More Ling and Vayne running in against the Thor here, and it's too much firepower from the Terran player.
Too much heavy metal.
As heavy Asian guy, not smart Asian guy. As heavy Asian guy backs off with his 11 Thors. More are in the production tab, I think. Nope, just siege tanks with 2-2 for vehicles. The Zerg player going for Ultralisks. That is an interesting tech path. 5 bases now being expanded to by our purple Zerg. Creep spread is spreading slowly, but it is spreading right outside the range of that sensor tower. Adrenal glands, chitinous plating, melee 3 almost done, and as Carapace 2 is just starting here. And this could actually do decently against these Thors. Smart Asian guy needs siege tanks right now, which do massive. They do bonus damage in siege mode against armored units, which of course Ultralisks are. These are only 3-1 Ultralisks right now. Chitinous planning and Carapace 2 not done. You need to wait for those to be done. You need to make Lings. You need to make something right now to back up the Ultralisk force. You can't go in with only that many Banes. It's not enough, my guy. Only 10 Banes is not going to be able to rip through this massive Thor army. And I'm not even sure the Ultralisks can at this point. Chitinous plating is going to be finished as the maximum payload is going to be here armored for the Thors. Banelings being morphed in. I'm not sure about that morph spot as the siege tanks are there. Are they going to siege up? Those siege tanks need to siege really quick. They don't siege yet. You need to get on top of this before they siege. The Ultras just get ripped through. The Thors are doing way too much damage right now. Even at 3-1. With chitinous plating, the Thors are doing way too much damage. 22,000 resources lost for Alexandria, almost doubling Smart Asian guys at only 12,000. This is an amazingly long game. I was not ready for it to last this long.
Thors are just insane.
Yeah, I mean, they are 2-2 Thors. We're not even going. There's 3-3 as soon as I start saying he's not going for 3-3. 6 more Thors, 3 Hellbats in production. Smart Asian guy, just march across the map. Put this man out of his misery, please. This hurts me. Seeing this hurts me. Now these Overlords are just going to get nuked out of the sky with the Thor's Devastator Blast, I'm going to call it, I guess. Yeah, just getting nuked.
Blast.
Yeah, they're just getting nuked. These stutter-stepping Thors on Overlords. Scans to clear some creep. Here's the final fight from our purple Zerg. 3 more Ultralisks making their way in. They do have chitinous plating and anabolic synthesis. GG's called, though. Too late for the Greater Spire, man. Broodlords won't even answer that. They get obliterated by Devastator Cannons, too. Wow. Well, it was a 2-0 for Smart Asian guy, who now will play against MacD West, who we saw in the last round take out Saito in a 2-0 in a ZVZ. Well then, everyone. That is going to be it from us tonight. Before we hop off, I do just want to hit you guys one more time with this. Remember to check out the Legion Invitational Mars. It is June 6th, 2020, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it's gonna be casted by our own Gamer Richie. It's Masters 1 to Grandmaster at 5.5k MMR players. Yeah, you know, some players like Jim Rising, Starkiller, Hydra, Lightsider, Raiden, Aster, Quas, Savage, Viper, Flickerwisp, Rainmaker, Benjadeth, and a few more. We might have Florencio and Pig. May. Not sure about that yet. Who knows? You got to tune in that day to find out. Well, that is going to be it from me and myself and Iron. As long as you have nothing else to say, Iron, I think we're good.
Well, you covered all our bases, man.
Awesome. Well,
Perfect.
we will see you guys next time. Have a good night.
Awesome.